Welcome to Radiant Alchemy Tarot. I am Raquel and I will be doing your Divine Feminine message reading. So, this message is directly for the Divine Feminine Collective. We're going to take a look at what you need to be aware of. We'll grab a message from Spirit. We'll also grab a message from the Lover's Oracle deck. And we'll also grab a prayer card for you as well. And then we'll get a message from your twin. Spirit's actually telling me to open up with the prayer card, so we're actually going to start there. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ascended masters. Thank you, benevolent ancestors. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your guidance. I just ask that this reading should resonate for the Divine Feminine Collective viewers, that they should be able to accept the messages as they come forth. I also pray that I am accurate in channeling the messages that need to be heard. Please protect my energy, Divine Feminine's energy, and the energy of anyone else who comes out into this reading. I'm hearing karmic. So someone has a karmic that's blocking them from union. That's coming through very strongly. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ascendant masters. Thank you, benevolent ancestors. May I please have one prayer card for the Divine Feminine, please? One prayer card. That was a lot, so we're going to take this one. This says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Above all else, guard your heart, because everything you do flows from it. So at this time, Spirit is asking you to be protective of your energy. Do not allow anyone who's toxic in your energy, even if they are your twin. At this time, it's a time to kind of hold for self. So if you know your twin is in a bad place, Spirit is asking you to guard your heart from, engaging in too much. I'm getting the sense that there are a lot of blocks in the connection. And even though the desire is there, the time for union seems to be a bit far off, is what I'm picking up in this reading specifically. The verse, above all else, guard your heart, for everything flows from it, is Proverbs 4:23. So the angel number 423 may be of significance, so you could put that in your search engine and Google that. Someone also could be a Taurus or have a prominent Taurus placement, or specifically have the birthday of April 23rd. So let's actually get into your reading now. Sorry, kind of lost my place there. All right, so let's see what you need to be aware of. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ascended masters. Thank you, benevolent ancestors. What does Divine Feminine need to be aware of at this time? What does Divine Feminine need to be aware of? You receive soulmate. What else? Perseverance and prayer. So Spirit wants you to persevere over a situation that may have been tough. You may be feeling lonely. I'm also hearing the word bereft. So at this time, you may be feeling a little lonely. You could even be feeling a little abandoned. Spirit wants you to persevere over this. Take off any armor that you have, because as you can see, the protagonist here is taking off her cloak, and persevere over any hard feelings and over any negative energies. They are also asking that you pray for your divine counterpart, with the prayer and soulmate card being here. Prayer is of utmost importance, I'm hearing, which is really interesting because I was guided to pull a prayer card for you as well, and you did receive the actual prayer card in this deck. What else does Divine Feminine need to be aware of? You also need to be aware of your soulmate divine counterpart, Twinflame, is currently wearing some type of mask or some type of facade. And that's why it's very important to guard your heart at this time, because they're not necessarily using their intuition or using their guidance from spirit to proceed in their life. Because as you can see, the protagonist here has his eyes closed, and although his third eye is open, indicating that your divine counterpart is able to receive messages, they may not necessarily be recognizing them or integrating them within their soul, which means that it's going to potentially impact the decisions and actions that they take towards you. So Spirit is trying to prevent you from putting your heart on the line and getting hurt again is what I'm really getting here, because they're not necessarily showing up from a place of authenticity. At this time, Spirit is asking you to focus on creative projects or creative energies. If you're a mother with this creation card, focus on your children. If you are not a mother, I'm also picking up with this to mother yourself and to nurture yourself during this time of separation. I'm also hearing the word exclusion, so something could be an exclusion or someone could be excluded from something as well. Rest and recovery is very important at this time. So there's a sense of like taking a break from the world. I'm hearing, even if it's just for a weekend. So take like 2-3 days for yourself, disconnect. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go on vacation. You could do a staycation and just take time to unwind, relax tension out of your body, and find ways to connect to yourself and kind of feel at home and rested within yourself is the message I'm getting with the recovery card being here. So let's take a look at your message from Spirit. Just I'm going to make some room here. Oops. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ascendant masters. Thank you, benevolent ancestors. What message does Spirit have for the Divine Feminine Collective? What message does Spirit have for the Divine Feminine Collective, please? Sorry, I always get excited when like if I'm doing a reading and like the card pops out to resonate with the reading, or if like something comes through as channeled and it pops out in the cards, it never ceases to amaze me and it always makes me happy. For some reason I'm hearing you could do this too, you could do this too. So there's someone else who may be watching this who may have psychic abilities, or maybe an intuitive or an empath, or may have interest in reading tarot, or may have some skills, may not necessarily feel comfortable. Spirit wants you to know, whoever you are, because I'm getting that this is a very specific message, so this is not for everyone. Whoever you are, you can do this too, and you'll be able to pick it up. Like that is what I'm hearing. So you receive Divine Feminine, and you also receive Delight. So in terms of the messages from Spirit, Divine Feminine says, the frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express ourselves openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of connection to all of creation. So it's really interesting because earlier it did come through that there was a need to be vulnerable with the Perseverance card, because as depicted, you can see the protagonist is taking off a cloak. So Spirit is asking you to be honest and authentic with yourself and ask yourself, what are you missing? They really want you to take a look at what it is that you are missing and find a way to fill that void within yourself. Now, that doesn't mean to say that, you're not in acceptance, or you're seeking something, or you're codependent or anything like that. No. What Spirit is saying is that we're all searching for something. We're all seeking for something until we're dead, is what I'm basically hearing. So Spirit's asking you to find the things that you are seeking and determine what this connection means to you and what the fulfillment of coming into union means to you, and find a way to give that to yourself. So for instance, if divine union to you means raising the frequency of the entire planet, Spirit's like, you don't have to wait for your twin to do that. You could start working on your frequency. You could start working on your vibration now. Spirit's like, if divine union means, feeling like universal love and feeling at one with everyone, Spirit's like, you don't have to wait for your twin to do that. You can start pouring on love onto yourself and onto the other people. The message here is, don't wait for your twin. Start your walk and your work on your own, because as a Divine Feminine, this isn't just about romantic love. This isn't just about coming into union or feeling bliss, or even it is about lifting the vibration, but there is a mission here. There is work to do, and that's why you are a Divine Feminine. It's not to be loved on and to be worshipped, as great as that sounds and as much as that we would like to do. No, there's work that needs to be done. So Spirit's asking you to find out what you need, and as you look into what you need, you'll also come into alignment with your work, with your life's purpose, with your mission, because Spirit is coming through to say that what you need actually is in alignment with your divine mission and who you are and the people that you need to help. They're part of the collective. So for instance, if this is just an example, for instance, if you were a person, a divine feminine who had a rough childhood, whose parents weren't loving, nurturing, or supporting, Spirit's asking you, hey, why not, become a mentor to another child? Or why not, like, fill in a gap for a child in your family who may not necessarily be receiving the love, nurturing, or attention they need? Be that which it is that you miss. Be that of which it is that you want. And they're saying in doing so, it will bring you closer and closer and closer to alignment with your divine counterpart. But even more so, it will help you find more satisfaction in the journey. And it will help you find more satisfaction in your life. And it's like you won't necessarily be waiting on this person at all. With the Delight card, Spirit is asking you to find things that make you happy. They really just want you to enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, and enjoy what's available to you while you're in waiting. They don't want you to suffer. They don't want you to be anxious. They don't want you to be, checking in constantly, getting readings about your divine counterpart, or like, feeling lonely. No, they want you to connect with your femininity, enjoy your femininity, enjoy your beauty, enjoy, your abundance and the fruits of life and the high vibration that comes with being a divine feminine, because it's just so much more than being a counterpart to your masculine counterpart, right? So Spirit's asking you to have fun. I'm hearing go to the movies, take a load off, put your feet in the sand if you have access to a beach, spend time in nature, ground, go to the park, do things that make you feel feminine. That doesn't necessarily mean like putting on a bunch of makeup and going shopping. Like, that could be baking a cake, or like cleaning your house, or like getting a facial. It could be anything, but do something that's going to help you connect with your femininity is what I'm getting from here. So let's pull some messages from your twin. I'm hearing be careful. So there's a warning here. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ascended masters. Thank you, benevolent ancestors. Sorry, I just can't. Yeah, your twin is not ready right now. They're not ready for union. Growth fell out and guilt. So your twin has worry about like I'm hearing the level of their growth, but the way that Spirit is actually putting it to me is like it's the speed of their growth. They don't feel like they're in alignment with you. They don't feel like they're ascendant to the level that you're ascended to, and consequently they have a lot of guilt for this. Spirit is asking you to send this person love and acceptance energetically, and love them no matter where they're at. But just because you love them does not necessarily mean that they're necessarily able, fit, and available to be in your life, and does not necessarily mean that you need to keep letting them in, especially if they themselves are stuck in a toxic karmic loop. The message here is to protect self-preservation is the message, and giving out love to those who need it, if that makes any sense. So let's pull a message from the lovers. Someone's going up a level, but I'm also hearing new levels, new devils. So there's going to be like some opposition here. Let's pull a levels, Yeah, I keep saying levels instead of lovers. Sorry. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ascendant masters. Thank you, benevolent ancestors. May I have a lover's oracle card for the divine feminine collective? One card, please. Okay. So you receive friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Yes, the messages are being confirmed here. Spirit is asking you to pour love to like your friends and family and those people around you, and onto yourself, but don't necessarily focus on this, especially if you know your twin is in Karmicville. Such a low vibrational term. So if you know your twin is stuck in a karmic connection with another person, Spirit's like, focus on you. Put that shit out of your mind. Like, flat out. The energy here just got really, really blunt. So someone is heavily focused, and they may even be listening to readings about like their twin's like karmic partner. And they're like, I'm getting all the tea. Spirit's like, no, that's not what your time is for. Like, that's not what the fuck you should be doing with your time. as a divine feminine. And like, please, please, God, forgive. Like, I don't mean to judge. Like, we've all been there. I've been here too. Like, I was down with, finding out information about the Carmetas and, like, took a trip down to Carmenville, and I did all that too when I was in a bad place. But Spirit's like, that is not what this journey is for. And we should not be spying on our twin's other connection. We need to be healing ourselves in this time so that, we can also help heal our twin vibrationally, because we are part of the same collective. But if we're focused on low vibrational shit, our twin's going to continue to do low vibrational shit. Like attracts like. But that does not mean that like it's your fault and you're responsible, and by you focusing on low vibrational shit, it's like making your twin do the same thing. No, it's just more of like a cause and effect type thing. Like, it's a symbiotic relationship. You guys are twins. There is no separation here. So Spirit's like, focus on high vibrational things. Focus on yourself. Focus on having fun. Focus on like self-esteem, because I'm hearing Beyonce, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling my, yeah. So like, feel yourself, because you popping, right? With or without the twin, you still popping. So there's that. So have a girls' night out or a girls' night in if you have the opportunity to, and even if you don't have friends, because not everybody has friends, spend some time by yourself and pamper yourself with the friendship card. That's the advice here. Don't want to tell you what to do. I'm sorry, the guidance got like really direct all of a sudden. Yo, my bad. Like, you just saw like how my paper was like all raggedy. I like to recycle. I don't believe in waste, so don't judge me about this paper. So let's get some messages from your twin, and that will conclude your reading. Actually, I'm gonna use another deck because I'm not feeling the energy on that. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ascendant masters. Thank you, benevolent ancestors. What messages does Divine Masculine have for Divine Feminine Collective? What messages? May I have one more, please? Okay, we got a few. And let's get some of these as well. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ascendant masters. Thank you, benevolent ancestors. What message does Divine Masculine have for Divine Feminine Collective, please? Okay. I'm hearing I love you. So they love you. But then I'm also hearing Tina Turner. What's love got to do? I cannot sing. Got to do with it. What's love for second-hand emotion? What's love got to... Somebody's got nice legs here. Got to do with it. Who needs a heart with a heart? Okay, so... Sidebar. I'm sorry. Sidebar. This has nothing to do with your reading, I'm sorry. I used to always wonder, because, I used to watch your readers on YouTube too, all the time. That's how I started reading, right? Like, one of these days when I get big, I'm going to give a shout out to everyone I used to fucking watch. I swear to God, because I spent hours on hours and hours and hours and hours on watching it. And if it was not for these ladies and a few select gentlemen, I wouldn't be here today. So God bless all of them. But we'll talk about that another day when I gain popularity so that we can, funnel some new subscribers and new action their way too. At any rate, I used to wonder why readers would stop in the middle of their fucking readings and like start singing songs, especially if they could not sing or if they were like off key or like weird about it. And it just really happens. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it just happens. And sometimes it's mad annoying, especially when they go overboard, but like, you really can't help it. All right. So back to your reading. Sorry about that. Maybe I should edit that out. No, I ain't editing shit. Okay, so sorry. I used to always wonder why they would also start laughing and like making jokes and acting weird. It's the collective energy. It's very, very strong, and it's almost like very distracting, just in case anyone else is wondering, like I used to wonder. All right, so in terms of like the messages your twin would like to say to you, you received, I bury myself and work to forget. We will be together again. I wonder if you're happy without me. Acceptance, spiritual lesson, wait, and second chance. So your twin has a lot of like thoughts about you, things from the past. When they think about you too much, they just focus on work. They focus on social media. There's something here about flush. Someone could be into poker because all of a sudden I'm hearing royal flush. What other games have flushes in them? I think Pokino has flushes. Yeah, so someone could be like into gambling. Um, or just like into cards or like watch poker. Because yeah, I'm hearing full house too. There's a lot of poker terms that are coming through all of a sudden with the masculine energy. They may even gamble. They may go to the casino. But this person buries themselves in their work to forget about you. They're pretty certain that you guys will be together again. I'm hearing a Mariah Carey. I think it's Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men. One Sweet Day. So they're saying like one sweet day that you guys will be together. They wonder if you're happier without them. There's all these songs that are coming through. I don't know why. Now I'm hearing, do you think you're better off alone? Talk to me. Ooh, talk to me. Somebody who watches readings listen to that song or listens to that song. Someone probably who's born in the late 80s, early 90s listens to that song, because there's another reader that I watch. I'm not gonna mention her name. I love her to death. You know, she's my mermaid queen. But there's another reader I watch, and that shit comes through her readings all the time. I used to sing that song in like middle school. Whatever. Let's stop and focus here. So I just keep hearing, do you think you're better off alone? Do you think you're better off alone? Talk to me. Talk to me. Do you think you're better off alone? So someone wants communication here. Someone's like wondering if they made the right choice. Someone's wondering if you feel like you made the right choice. They're wondering if, you know, you're happy without them. They understand that this is a spiritual connection and that by interacting with you, by getting to know you, you changed their life and that you taught them a lesson. However, they do acknowledge that timing is an issue. They have every intention of coming around and collecting you. That's the term I'm hearing. I'm like, yo, I'm going to come back around and I'm going to collect that. I'm collecting that. So somebody wants to spin the block, come back around and start a new cycle. But the energy I'm getting here is a sense of urgency. So it feels like your divine masculine feels like too much time has passed. He's been wasting time. Again, with this guilt and soulmate card, he feels like he's been wasting your time and that he needs to put his foot on the gas and speed things up. Now, Spirit's coming through to say, now, if he actually does that, I don't know. But he feels the urge. We all got free will. We all got blocks and barriers, too. I'm hearing, we all got blocks, baby. We all got blocks. So somebody's got a major impediment, a major barrier, a major block, a major, I'm hearing, stronghold. Yo, the way that's coming through is fucking stronghold. Excuse my language. So somebody's got a major... Someone's judging right now. I'm hearing, how'd she swear with the Jesus candle? I am who I am. At any rate, let's keep it pushing. So there's a sense of like them knowing like, okay, like I gotta put the urgency. I gotta get back around. But it's like, are they really gonna be able to do the necessary work and necessary healing in order to be able to do that? But they want to. Oh, they want to. But right now they're in acceptance. They're accepting things for how they are. They understand that you're accepting things for how they are, but they really want a second chance. And they know that you guys will be together. It just is going to take time. I'm hearing they need to like back into some things. So they want to like start like putting up parameters. They want to like, start making their way toward you. They want to logistically start making your way toward you, like put a plan into action, start working on that actionable plan and get things in motion so that you guys can come together. But I'm getting that whoever this divine masculine is, they got a lot of work to do and they ain't been working as hard as you. That's coming through very strongly. So on that note, we will conclude your reading there. I do want to thank you for choosing Radiant Alchemy Tarot. It was a blessing and an honor to read for you. I wish you the best of luck and love, life, and many blessings with your divine connection. Take care. Bye.